Howdy, my name is Lonnie Scalarandi, and I'm a teacher here at Austin High School. I'm also the garden club coordinator, so that's why I got my sunshade on my head. This is my classroom under normal circumstances. Whenever I'm not at home teaching virtual class on my computer, this is going to be our classroom. This is where your kid's going to spend an hour and a half of his day whenever he gets back to Austin High. And hopefully we get there, right? Together. Like I said, my name is Lonnie. The kids call me Profe. I teach Spanish Uno this year. And I've been at Austin High for almost a dozen years. I've been here. This will be my 12th year at Austin High School. I'm a native Austinite. I grew up in Barton Hills, and then I went to Martin Middle School on the east side, and then I graduated from Austin High School in 1999. How about that? After Austin High School, I went to Texas A&M University. I studied kinesiology. I was in the Corps of Cadets. I graduated there in 2003. Whoop! And then I traveled to South America with the Peace Corps and spent the next 3 years of my life there. After I did 3 years in the Peace Corps, both on mainland and in the Galapagos Islands, I traveled 1 year and hit all of the countries south of the equator, basically. And that was a life-changing, phenomenal experience. Travel is, I believe, one of our greatest educators, and I endorse and try to promote travel as much as we can, all things normal. So, yes, I know I'm familiar with not all of them, but many of the different dialects of Spanish that are spoken around the world. There's only cuatro countries that I haven't visited, and that's Panama, Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. And I'll get there someday. I love Spanish. I speak Spanish with my 3-year-old son and my 6-month-old daughter, and my son is already bilingual, and so experience is our best teacher, which brings me to my next point, which is teaching philosophy. Normally in class, we would have a kid who's a protagonist in our story. Your kid is a protagonist in our story, and he has to call upon his peers to help him solve some kind of problem that I have created. Let's say Jimmy needs a pencil, so Jimmy talks to Jenna, and Jenna gives Jimmy a pencil. Well, the pencil that Jimmy has is a yellow pencil, but Jimmy needs a green pencil. Dios mío. So then Jimmy has to talk to Rebecca, and Rebecca, she doesn't have pencils, she has markers, but Rebecca knows somebody. You can see where we're going, okay? And so, yeah, that's how we solve the problems. Currently, with the online classrooms, I use the breakout rooms as kind of the means to get the kids to speak. I give them a script or some kind of conversational structure, and then put them in little breakout rooms and tell them, okay, talk about this. Okay, talk about this. And then they kind of go through and use that structure to hold a conversation. For classes, they're going to need their computers fully charged, and they're going to need something to write with and something to write on. That's it. And then where it's business as usual, we're going to try to just learn as much as we can from a distance as humanly possible. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm available via email mostly. That's the best means. I look there first, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for hanging in there with this COVID crisis. I know we're in it for the long haul. Hopefully we'll return sooner rather than later to some semblance of normalcy. I look forward to seeing you guys and meeting you in person. Okay? Adios. Adios. Ciao, ciao.